Most people think that using your wide angle lens is only for getting everything in the shot. Well, I'm going to show you how using a wide angle lens can not only get everything in the shot, yes, but it can exaggerate the distance between your subject and the background, making it feel like your subject is in a much larger space. But not only that, it makes your audience have a greater sense of their present. Now, it's not going to be like, wow, it's just like 3D. I'm there in the video with them. No, but it gives them a greater sense of, I'm close. Because of the focal length, you feel close to the subject, you feel more intimately involved without even realizing it. This is what's happening whenever you're watching videos and you feel really wrapped up in the video. It's because they're really close using a wide angle. We're going to look at not only wide angle, we're also going to take a step back and look at a portrait length lens, and we're going to see how that affects the background. I prefer to shoot at 50 millimeters or 24 millimeters whenever I'm shooting a video that I want people to feel part of this video. I want them to feel a connection. And so I'll use a 24 millimeter lens when I want to exaggerate the distance between my subject and the background, where I want them to feel like the real depth that's being portrayed. And I'll use a portrait lens or a zoom lens in order to make it feel more compressed. So just like I can exaggerate the distance between my subject and the background, I can use a zoom lens to make that background feel a lot closer to the subject than it really is. What I want you to do is pay attention to how much of my background is actually in the frame. Now, this is being shot at 50 millimeters. I have the cross about the same place in my frame. The only difference is, look at the background. I have a lot less of it than I did before. Still, I have a lot of the background in there, and this is my preferred focal length. I personally prefer to shoot at 50 millimeters. This is a 25 millimeter lens, and it's double the focal length because of my crop factor of my camera. Okay, now I'm shooting at 90 millimeters. Again, what I want you to pay attention to is not so much the cross itself, but look at the background in comparison to where the cross is. The background feels a lot closer than it did when I was shooting it at 24 millimeters, and not only that, but there's a lot less of it. So again, I can use these different effects to convey the emotions and to really have a subtle, very subtle, but still very powerful impact on your audience. God bless you and God love you. I hope you found this informative. Take care.